saw Malignant. It stars Annabelle Wallis and McKenna Grace, Maddie Henson, and George Young as Detective Keeper. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm very shocked. Um, just got a weird text. I was really shocked at how good this movie was. I thought it was gonna be your run of the mill horror film, right? That was gonna have your usual jump scares and super. It came across to me in the previews as a supernatural element, but the truth of the matter is, it's different. It's not really that. It's. I mean, it is, but it's. I don't want to give away too much. This is a non-spoiler review. I'm making that clear. I want you guys to go see this movie. This is a unique story. It's a unique horror film that gives you an amazing plot point of a young woman undergoing an abusive relationship, and after a terrible tragedy, she, in many ways, not just one way, she tries to come back to her house and kind of rebuild her life. But the problem is, there's something kind of something or someone, if I can say that, is that she's connected to. You see it in the preview. She is referring to somebody named Gabriel. And we're wondering who Gabriel is. In the preview, she refers to him as the devil. And so that's where you start thinking this must be one of those demonic movies. After all, James Wan is directing it, right? Yes and no. I'm going to just leave it at that for you to decide. But in truth, after you watch this movie, you're going to come to the conclusion that this was a very different kind of film altogether. It was really well made, like to the point that the uniqueness of the story lends itself to be probably one of the best horror films of 2021. I liked, first of all, the shots. There were angles and shots in this movie that reminded me of movies like Hereditary and stuff like that, which was, I wonder if James Wan kind of like took a note from Alistair, the guy who directed Hereditary, and that other movie. You know which one I'm talking about, with the flowers, the lady, and the crazy people in the fields. That one. I don't remember it right now. I liked how it wasn't a slow burn. It kind of like evolved quickly. Things started happening fast, and then you kind of like already in deep. You grow an almost instant empathy and connect to Emily May, aka Madison. She goes by two names, and I watched the movie as to why. And she's dealing with these losses, but then she's terrified at this kind of what seems to be a supernatural connect, but it turns out to be something else. Now, having said that, I'm gonna tell you this. I will tell you this. If you like slasher films like Jason and Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, and all that kind of stuff, you're gonna like this movie because there's a lot of cutting. There's a lot of cutting. There's a lot of and death and blood. A lot of blood everywhere. Please consider watching this movie. Don't think this is gonna be, it's James Wan, so he's gonna go about the line of The Conjuring again or whatever. No. This is different. Completely different story. It's not part of that universe at all. It's a unique story. I wonder who wrote it, actually. Let's see. Don't know. Let's see. Story by... James Wan is one of the story writers. The screenplay was by Akela Cooper, and she also wrote the story, one of the stories. She was one of the story writers. So this is a very interesting movie. It was supposed to have come out obviously sooner, but because of the pandemic, they pushed it till now. And I think the reason why they released it now in early September is because there's so many horror movies that are coming out next month in October, because it's Halloween weekend. And you got all Halloween Kills, and you got this, and you got a lot of other stuff going on there. I guess they wanted to just put this up a little before, so you can get a little morsel of what's coming later on down the line, which I enjoyed very much. I'm going to give Malignant 3 coffee cups. It was a very good story. It was well shot. It was well directed. And if you really want to see something that, God, it's hard to like not give stuff away. But if you watch this, I tell you the truth, you're not going to see it coming. You're not going to see the twist in this. You're going to be like, what? I was bugging. I was like, but you know what was funny about that though? Throughout the movie, I kept on wondering, like, I was starting to suspect something, and I was kind of right, but then I wasn't. So it was weird. Like, okay, I see where aha, it was so weird. It was so weird. But it didn't take away, when it finally got revealed, it didn't take away the shock value of it. It didn't take away the element of the story. It didn't take away how good it was. So, yeah, check out Malignant as soon as you can. And as soon as you see it, come back here and talk to me, comment below, and share with me what you think of this other horror film from 2021. Arguably, probably one of the best ones to come out so far this year. I mean, we'll see what next October brings. I mean, that's a big lineup there. So get ready for that. And you'll hear me say a few things about those too. All right, Ralph Perez, Horror and Coffee. Till next time, guys, take care.